Imagine what you could achieve if your laptop rendered with the speed of seconds, not minutes. If it had the power to keep gameplay smooth when it matters most. If it had the performance to effortlessly multitask with AI helping you stay ahead. All day, all night, on a single charge. This is your experience accelerated. With the world's most advanced AI processor, this is your moment, your PC, advanced. Imagine what you could achieve if your laptop rendered with the speed of seconds, not minutes. If it had the power to keep gameplay smooth when it matters most. If it had the performance to effortlessly multitask with AI helping you stay ahead. All day, all night, on a single charge. This is your experience accelerated. With the world's most advanced AI processor, this is your moment, your PC, advanced. Imagine what you could achieve if your laptop rendered with the speed of seconds, not minutes. If it had the power to keep gameplay smooth when it matters most. If it had the performance to effortlessly multitask with AI helping you stay ahead. All day, all night, on a single charge. This is your experience accelerated. With the world's most advanced AI processor, this is your moment, your PC, advanced. Imagine what you could achieve if your laptop rendered with the speed of seconds, not minutes. If it had the power to keep gameplay smooth when it matters most. If it had the performance to effortlessly multitask with AI helping you stay ahead. All day, all night, on a single charge. This is your experience accelerated. With the world's most advanced AI processor, this is your moment, your PC, advanced. Imagine what you could achieve if your laptop rendered with the speed of seconds, not minutes. If it had the power to keep gameplay smooth when it matters most. If it had the performance to effortlessly multitask with AI helping you stay ahead, all day, all night, on a single charge. This is your experience accelerated. With the world's most advanced AI processor, this is your moment, your PC, advanced.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back after a short break. You guys were watching AMD Presents FragFest 2026 Bengaluru City Cafe Qualifiers. Myself, Eagle, alongside is my friend and co-caster Necros on the other side. And Necros, the most awaited moment of the day, the BO3, the finals of the day, that who is going to get the ticket for the LAN finale.
This is going to be amazing. We have just witnessed a few moments ago the two teams, those who have qualified. One of them is Team Blaze. They have played some exceptional CS out there. They dominated the entire map. It was a 13-2 scoreline. That was incredibly well that we saw from their end. On the other end, the team Retaliation. We haven't seen their game though, but we will be witnessing directly in the grand finals itself. But quickly jumping on to the FragFest 2026, India's ultimate festival of gaming and technology as well as AI. So you're not just going to see the City Cafe League finals there, but also you will be seeing the community tournaments of Valorant, CS2, EFC, Mortal Kombat and F1, along with the Hackathon, Cosplay Championship, Creator Meet and Greet and Next Gen Experience Zones in the FragFest 26, which will be happening in Bengaluru, Princess Shrine Palace grounds. So if you haven't booked your tickets yet, go to BookMyShow and get your tickets right away.
Yeah, exactly. If I talk about the city qualifiers, the formats, yes, open registration, the way we started, then 4 cafe qualifiers, which is currently going now. And today is the last cafe qualifiers. One champion each from each cafe, and on 26th and 27th June, we are going to have the grand finals at Princess Shrine Palace grounds, Bengaluru. So yes, this is what all this competition is about, and this is the format of City Cafe qualifiers. But why we are fighting? Yes, we are fighting for the bragging rights with the prize pool, Necros, a big prize pool of 1,50,000 rupees, where the first place will get 1 lakh INR, and the second place will get 50,000 INR, which is really a huge chunk of amount. At the same time, the team coming at the third place and the fourth place, they'll be just getting an experience and a lot of learnings from this particular LAN event.
Oh, they are definitely going to have it. 4 teams will duke out against each other in the FragFest 26 happening in Bengaluru, and out of which the 2 top teams will be rewarded with the prize pool. Nothing's taken away from them. But the other 2 teams, they will be going down. Definitely, they will be having the learning curve for themselves, and they will be coming back stronger maybe in the next season. But quickly jumping on to the schedule of today's entire day, how it has been so far. It was happening in DSD Premium Gaming Cafe, and there We had witnessed the first matchup, Retention versus Team Alpha. Yeah, that happened, and Team RTN, they advanced as the first grand finalist. Then we had witnessed Team Rogue versus Team Blaze. That was an exceptional game coming up from side of Team Blaze as they advanced to become the second grand finalist. The match will be starting in a very short time. Almost the players are ready as what we are aware of, and Team Blaze, after kind of having such a great outing in the game of CS2 in the map of Mirage, they will be looking forward to kind of reciprocate the very same in the upcoming BO3. So you've got 3 matches in line, 3 maps back to back, out of which if you just win 2 maps consecutively, you walk away as the winner, you walk away with the LAN tickets, and yes, on 25th you will be flying down to Bengaluru to play the 26 and 27 LAN finals. So what's more that you want to ask from this FragFest 26?
Yeah, exactly. I think these two teams, they have to perform with all that intent into their side. But if I talk about all the sponsors, as you guys know, this is AMD Presents FragFest Bengaluru 2026 with our official display partner Zoe by BenQ, official peripheral partner Logitech G, gaming chair partner Greensoul, publisher partner Wargaming.net, console zone partner versus experience, IT partner Yes Infosolutions, grooming partner Garnier Men, official hydration partner Wateriia, and event partner PowerA. So yes, these are all the sponsors and partners for this particular tournament, and they're really trusting us a lot. And I hope even our audience, because we have got a lot of bookings and a lot of tickets for 26th and 27th. So if you guys haven't registered yet, this is your chance. Quickly go, the link is in the chat below. Tap on the link, register for yourself, for your friends and family, and this is gonna be just an one stop for all the entertainment.
Exactly. FanFest 26 is where you will experience so many things. If you're a student, if you're a working person, you have a weekend which is going to be exceptionally well. And if you're into the gaming and all these technology stuffs, you will love to attend this entire experience that is happening in your own city of Bengaluru. So yeah, make sure that you drop by, but followed by that, the entire CS2 LAN experience is also going to be surreal, because all these teams, they come down from the grassroots level. They will come up and they will give their best in the LAN stage itself, because when you talk about the players who play it professionally, they have a different kind of mindset, they do have a different kind of experience. But when you talk about players like those who are playing, making a random team, playing through cafes, representing them in the LAN finals, that is a more big thing, right? Because you talk about the experienced tier 1 players, they are into esports dedicatedly, but all these players, they might not be that much dedicated. I mean, they might be they are students, they are maybe somebody who works in offices, they have jobs, and in the free time they're coming in playing these tournaments, and for them it's a really big thing. And when they come down to some utter seriousness, it's going to be more and more interesting to watch out for. But quickly jumping onto the map, Veto Eagle, we see some interesting picks coming up from the team side.
Well, exactly. If I talk about the map Veto, the first pick from the side of Team Blaze is Dust 2, and then the second map would be Mirage from the side of Retaliation, which is the second map of the day. And yes, I'm really very excited to see that how the today's match gonna look like, because every day this particular BO3 is just of those 2 maps only. So today I want to see that whether we are going for the third map or not. This is something that I'm really looking forward to. But apart from that, Necros, if I just want you to say that what would be the score line in the first map, the first match, what would be the score line? What are you expecting?
Oh, just having a look that this is going to be by Team Plays, the kind of impact, the kind of play style they had when it comes down to the T side. I feel like it's going to be a win for Team Blaze, in my opinion. Probably the score is going to be 13-6 is what I'm expecting. But let's see if Retaliation is just too better, and because we haven't seen their game so far, so it's quite kind of hard for me to judge by only seeing one side's game. But I still feel like it's going to be 13-6 or 13-8. That's the kind of score line I'm looking forward to.
Great. Very soon the first round, the pistol round, will start, and we would love to see that how these things will go on. But now the question is that all the 5 players on both the sides, they have to put all the energy, all the positivity, and all the coordination in and teamwork right now, right here, because this is the ticket to finale. This is the ticket to land, and you cannot afford to miss this.
Right away, we are just about to start the first pistol round. Team players will start on the T side, while Retaliation will be on the CT side. The first map, it's going to be Dust 2, followed by that. Retaliation's pick is Mirage, where just now we saw Team Blaze thrashing Rogue in that particular map itself and having a scoreline of 13-2. That's again going to be a map where you have to watch out for how Team Blaze plays. But if Team Blaze, they have decided to pick Dust 2, there has to be some reasons. Two of my favorite maps consecutively, followed by that we move into the decider. That's going to be Ancient if it goes down. But I'm really looking forward to see some really action-packed CS action.
I'm also waiting towards it. The way these two teams have made the space from themselves in the finals of City Cafe qualifiers. I think this is what we are talking about. Retaliation, Team Blaze, both of them are totally ready for their intent. But audience, you guys have a chance to make a random guess, as they both are underdog teams. But with the name and logo itself, you can guess in the comment section at which team you are supporting, and what do you guys think that which team will win. Also, Necros, you can also guess and make a guess that which team you think will win in the first match.
Well, I feel like it's going to be Team Blaze. As I predicted, its scoreline might be 13-6 or 13-8. That's the kind of thing I'm really anticipating, and if that works fine, you're definitely treating me with a chocolate pastry. Yeah, that's what I'm going to demand.
Well, we're looking for that start. RTX Mad, who was the standout player in the last BO1, now has been eliminated. Jamun over there has been waiting. That was a very sweet shot at the sweet spot. Blaze has been taken down. Z has been taken down. It's a 3v2 battle coming in. Peaky plays an important role, and on the other side, the bomb has been planted. Let's see how will the post-plant situation look like, because Retaliation, they're having that minute advantage with the pistol. It's going to be really difficult. Yes, it is. It's Retaliation getting that pick and defusing that bomb would be really easy for them now.
First round win for the side of Team Retaliation, and it seems like the city side will reap some benefits, though we know that Dust 2, it is kind of a map where you do tend to get a lot more rounds being on the CD side. And in Volver, this was a really good pick, shutting down Mad, then Jamun. Mad was the key player. He was the top fragger from the side of Team Blaze in the last match that we witnessed, followed by there was Peaky as well. Hurdle was doing pretty fine as well. But that's certain that Mad needs to get those opening frags if he wants his teams to succeed. And this time it's going to be a different B hit. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. Mr. B trying to be the anchor of the side, followed by Involver in his side. While Team Blaze, they're still looking forward for options.
Truly. And this would be the spot Shadow is waiting for. All the four players over there. A good Molotov could work over there, but I think you have to get those utils in the next round, maybe. The shots rightly. Oh, that pistol is going to be really difficult. And yes, what we usually see after winning the first round mostly. You get the second as well. And Involver, he is getting a 4K.
It was a buy round, and indeed the kind of retaliation we wanted to see. Yeah, that is what we are seeing right away. 2-0 retaliation. You just know why they're the grand finalists. 2 more rounds. I mean, it's still way too early to judge. I mean, they had the advantage. They won the pistol. That was good. Second one, they had the advantage. Took it out. This time it's going to be a buy round. A crucial one for Team Blaze if they want to kind of make a comeback out there. It's their map. They have to make it through if they want to be the winners and if they want to fly down to Bengaluru. Because if you're talking about flying down there, playing in the LAN arena, they will be the best of the best teams around other 3 cafes. So you have to be on your top game. While Retaliation, they have their own pick of Mirage, and if they have picked Mirage, they are confident about it, so you have to watch out for that. Likewise, you can see the Utils being dumped. Quick sneaky corner, but Lucky spawned a lot.
This is going to be really, really challenging. This is going to be really difficult. 2-0 is the scoreline, and now Team Blaze are trying to get back into the game. They know that they have lost the pistol round and then the buy round, but now the game has just begun. It has just started. We have a lot to be going in it, and Dust 2, I think this map deserves a lot. Over here, the post-plan situations, it'll be a difficult one. Shadow still thinking from where to go in. All the corners, all the areas has been blocked. There you go, there you go, there you go. All the players are entering in, and yes, the counter-attack has been done. The counter-attack has been done. And it's going to be difficult for her to...
This could have been a different scenario, but yeah, that was indeed a much-needed round for the side of Team Blaze. They wanted to see one round in their favor. This buy round was tough. It was tough, but also they managed to kind of plant their players in the right position, kind of counter-strat the entire Retaliation's play, and the way they captured the B side was extremely nice. And now you kind of have an idea that if you're trying to hit the A side, you have to go through the mid, because it seems like the mid is in a position where you can have some chances, because mostly in Retaliation they're focusing on the mains. And you talk about Hurtle, he's just looking forward to get this duel down, but a lot of damage has been done on him. Barely dropped down to 50 of his HP. You can find 1Z, first one to go down. Peaky peeked a little, got the opportunity, seized it away immediately.
2-1 is the scoreline for the time being, and I honestly feel, you know, the way these two teams are playing, it's going to be a really tough challenge to both of them. At the start itself, Hurtle, if you look at this particular player from Team Blaze, didn't perform really well in the BO1, but he's ready to give all in this particular BO3. First map of Dust 2. He's trying to use a smoke over there, and suddenly a surprise attack coming in play. Last two players for Retaliation. Let's see what they can do. Mr. B, Peaky over there, played an important role in the last BO1, but now what they can do, this is the question. Surviving in the counter attack. Mr. B, Lone Ranger, cannot expect a lot from him. Jamun holding that angle very nicely, and yes, the shots at the back, they get the one, and it's an equalizer. 2-2 on both the side. Team Blaze getting a comeback. They didn't got a start, but they are not ready to give up so easily.
Now, one thing you realize that Team Blaze, they had the first two rounds, it was more like a warm-up one, not aware of how their opponent, how tough it is. But one thing is for sure, now Team Blaze, they have realized that it's not going to be that easy how it was in the last map of Mirage, you know, taking down those teammates, taking down their opponents, having those quick follow-ups from your teammate side. It's not going to be that easy, but Hurtle was much prepared for that kind of backstabbing situation. But Peaky instantly gets traded off. This time I see takes away the revenge, but a double swing with those pistols, not an easy one to take down. Numbers advantage it is for the side of for Retaliation, even though they had an eco round. That's a disaster coming in from the side of Team Blaze. A good play coming in from the side of Team Retaliation. Jamun still fighting back as much as possible. Now his position has been compromised. He has to be really precise with the aim game that he has, because both of his opponents, they have those upgraded AKs. But overall, we can talk about this entire round as Jamun, he has the HP to work out with. He has one... Does he have a util? No, he has one smoke, that's for sure. Wants to go for a jump peak approach, but no, not enough space for him to kind of get and reap most benefits of that from that position. But Jamun, the main thing is that the C4 has been taken down, so you have to move forward. And you have to take those tough calls. You have to be brave. Or maybe saving that AK is what he's looking forward to. Maybe waiting for Retaliation to maybe take that one step ahead. Take that call. Do something extraordinary. Something unthinkable. But oh, Mr. P doesn't have an idea. Involver gets taken down. Jamun wants to do it the impossible possible. And he clutches it out eventually. Team Blaze, what a beautiful win it is. The third round being seized away by Jamun, and he was one of those top players. And quickly jumping onto the AMD Ryzen Radeon replay of what just happened. Everything was under control. Involver and Mr. B never thought of a disaster like this. Oh my god, this was epic. This was epic. Retaliation. They will be biting their nails after this. But Lucky Boy again tries to go up close and personal, wants to retaliate, but misses it completely. Vicky, it should not be a great decision. 3 people on that position. One after another. This is just a genocidal move from the side of Team Blaze. I mean, there's no point. You could have rotated towards a different side when you had an idea. But overall, when you just talk about, this is an incredible game.
Well, if you look at the scoreline, 3-2 is the current scoreline. Molotov on the way. This is gonna be really, really difficult. This is gonna be really, really challenging. Let's see how they, plan up the stream. 3K on the side of Z. It's a 3-3 equalizer. And if I talk about AMD Ryzen Radeon replay, so here how it went like. Clearly dashing in Z. Took the final blow. And this is how it goes. Now, Necros, if you look at the current scoreline, this is something really to worry for both the teams. I guess both the teams would be really some good thoughts that how to get that lead, because if you're not getting the leads, maybe we can see the first OT of city qualifiers as well.
It's 100% possible. Oh, you can see those shots coming in. What it is, Lucky Boy. With the Tech 9, he's got something. But Shadow finds a double. He was waiting just behind the box. Something for Retaliation to cheer off, but Jamun again becomes a lone survivor, but this time he doesn't have the HP to work out with. Involver and Mr. B has given them a nightmare ride just few rounds ago. Couple of rounds ago, that's for sure, but Retaliation, they will get the 4th one. And I just don't know how to react, but it feels like Team Blaze, they're shutting off their brain for sometimes. You just can't rely on Jamun or Mad completely just taking out those duels. You have to play the brain game. And now when you have a tough opponent on your side, Retaliation is playing pretty good with the brain games, with the strats and the positionings of their teammates. You have to play it in a smarter way. You just can't go all doubling and just get those kills and win the round. That's not going to be happening this time.
This is going to be a difficult one. This is really going to be a difficult one, a challenging one. 4-3 is the score line. And now you have to be really careful. The Retaliation have a lead. We haven't watched maybe more than 1 or 2 rounds as a post-plan situation. But now Hurtle, he has to get all in RTX Mad, the standard player in BO1. A lot of responsibilities onto his shoulders. Let's see what he can really do. Oh, cannot fight with a pistol against assault rifle. Wow. And yes, this is what we can see. Retaliation totally rolling in and getting those players down and down one by one.
This is insanity by Team Retaliation. See, this is a low-effort gameplay, which we can say from Retaliation. I mean, they're just walking exactly under their crosshairs. They don't have to do much. PK is the last one surviving, 27 HP. Quite reading him like a book. Easy peasy frags from the side of Shadow. I mean, just look at that. For the last couple of 2 to 3 rounds, Shadow is just sitting in that exact position. He's playing behind the box, waiting for his opponents, just exactly in this particular position. He's waiting, letting the players come alive, and he's just popping off the heads one by one. It is an easy task for Shadow, followed by Craze with a double swing coming in, clearing off the mid. It is an easy game for Retaliation. They don't have to put much efforts when it comes down to the mental game. While Team Blaze, I mean, we did see some really good aim games coming in from their side in the past match, but Man, oh man, what is happening this time?
This is going to be a difficult one. This is going to be a really, really challenging one. 5-3 is the score line. And Retaliation, they have got a lead of those 2 rounds into their side, which shows that now they can maximize it as well. But Blaze onto the other side, the way they performed in the BO1, now Retaliation, they're giving a tough competition. They're really, really giving a tough competition. A lead of 2 points is not something to really worry about, but if it carries on for a longer period of time, then it'll create a lot of pressure, and the pressure things don't go in your way. But be careful, be careful. Okay, and here's the face-off. Finally, Involver gets that one. And I guess this round is also going into the side of Retaliation. 6-3 is the scoreline, just the double of the Blaze.
Just look at Shadow, just look at Mr. B and Involver stepping up like anything, and followed by Z support. I mean, they do have a lot of deaths on their side. Involver just has 3, Shadow and Mr. B has 4 each. But also the kind of kills, 12 for Shadow, Involver has 10, Mr. B has 8. There's going to be a much invested round for Team Blaze though. They've lost a lot of rounds and the lost bonus will be triggering it. One thing is for certain, Team Blaze, they have to play the time. You can just play it slow and gradually and you can win the rounds. There's nothing taken away, but right away you've given so much confidence to the players of Retaliation. They're taking those aggressive peaks. They're reaping the benefits. Now they have an idea about the connector. You can't just work through that like nothing just happened. But Retaliation, they're just playing it too smart. And somehow the other way, I feel like I just have to take things... I have to change my decision and might just say that Retaliation, they might be just winning this series with a 2-0 if things just go down like this. That's going to be the 7th round under their way. And it seems like Retaliation, they have got the aim game and they do have the strats as well.
7-3 is the scoreline for now. And I feel that, you know, Retaliation is slowly taking the game away from the Blaze. They'll realize this later, but this particular map, that's slowly taking towards their side.
Waiting for the flashes to pop in. Incendiary going around the way. Double dose covered completely. It's going to be an entire mid push coming from the side of Team Blaze. They better be prepared. You do look forward to Mr. B with the AWP in his hand. He needs to get those breakthroughs. The double dose being checked. Shadow in a good position. He has been really popping off that well. RTX Mad versus Mr. B. This is an AWP battle between 2 of the oppers from both of their sides. The one who wins the side. Craze is towards the long. He has to wait for the right moment where he wants to strike in. Team Blaze taking the time, exactly what they're supposed to do, but they have to make it a little quick. They do have a lot of time, 1 minute left on the clock. But Mr. B, one good connection and he can just bring the entire team down of Team Blaze. Because we are seeing this in multiple rounds. One player goes down, another one follows him back. And that's just like a waterfall of things for Team Blaze that they want to do. But like EMIs, they just go down.
This is going to be a difficult one. This is going to be really challenging one. 7-3 is the scoreline. Team Blaze, they're not ready to really give up. But fighting with this particular intent, fighting with this particular style would be really difficult. They can get this particular round, but still there would be a lead of, I guess, 3 points if they win this round. The top over there, holding in. Craze, Mr. B. Every player over there is holding tight, waiting patiently. And then there's a surprise. There's a surprise. You're looking at the wrong side, my... And he has 2 in a row. Jamun gets a 3K.
Jamun is popping off well, but you just see the numbers of the other teammates. Speaky on 4 kills, Lucky Boy on 3, Matt on 5, and Hurtle on 6. That's not the kind of exact numbers that you really want to see on your team's stats, right? You really want to see somebody else also stepping up. Like there are 3 players playing from the side of Retaliation. Even if Shadow goes down or Mr. B goes down, Involver, Shadow, both of them are taking care of the entire round. So at this point, Jamu needs a support for his side. Mad finally pops up, gets Craze down, first op kill for himself. Exactly the kind of opening that Team Blaze they were looking out for. But he just cannot count out Mr. B, Involver, or Shadow out of the game. Till the time these 3 are surviving, Retaliation, they will fight hard. Wow.
Difficult one. This is a difficult one. This is really going to be a difficult one. 7-4 scoreline, and again Team Blaze, they're getting back into the game slowly. And this is what we really talk about, Necros. This game is not about 1 or 2 rounds. This game is about consistency. You actually get a momentum, few more rounds, and when you're consistent, and then you win the game. 7-4 post-plan situation is not going to be easy, and Z, I don't think so that he can do a lot.
Pretty last tries, but that's going to be the 5th round. For the first half, the final round that will go and keep the hopes of Team Blaze alive in the competition, as the sides will be swapped. But you can quickly jump into the recaps of what just happened in the first half and the last round itself, if we're talking about. Hurdle was having a good position, quickly read it pretty well, and that's the kind of output that you really want to see from Team Blaze, because you do have an understanding that this team is capable of some immense gunfights. We've seen them doing that in the previous matchup itself, but coming down to the map of Dust 2, it faded away. Retaliation definitely is a good team. Nothing's taken away from them. And now they have a big job. Being on the T side, we have to bag up a lot more rounds. 6 more rounds is what Retaliation needs to win this first map of the BO3 series.
Yeah, truly. If you look at the current situation, this is going to be really a difficult one. A cheeky shot. A cheeky shot. Over the smoke, there are a few players trying to barge in. But now, with that pistol, what more you can do? It's a 3v3 battle on both the sides. RTX Mad holding in. The sides have been changed. The roles have been reversed. But oh, there you go. Z got a 3k, and it's a win for Retaliation. 8 rounds into their side. 5 into the side of Blaze.
A good pistol round indeed for Retaliation. They wanted something like this. They are looking like a very strong team. This map was picked by Team Blaze, but the kind of aim game and the kind of play we are seeing from the side of Retaliation, it's just too good. 3 players popping off so well. Even Z joins the party with 9 kills on his board. He's got a couple of frags in this last round. Now they have the bonus buy. Well, you see RTX Mad investing in a scout, and that if that doesn't work out, that's going to be a big blunder for Team Blaze, that's for sure. Ow.
Difficult one. Difficult one. 5 with the scoreline. Again, the same thing. Retaliation with an advantage. Oh, look at the back. Look at the back. What a reflex over there. Oh my god. Shadow is down. And a 3v3. This is not going to end very soon.
Couple of weapon upgrades for likes of Team Blaze for sure, but PQ will go down. Yeah, Craze will be surviving, will be upgrading that one last AK, he will be taking it back. 9th round for Retaliation. 4 more rounds to go for their first map win in the BO3 series, while Team Blaze, what they are going to do, that's a big question, but Involver, what a beautiful play. Got one down, almost took the second one as well. It is always a tough task to kind of swing down 2 players in an instant in a single magazine, but if you can make those precise headshot connections, definitely that will reap you benefits, but that doesn't happen every time, right? So you have to just take away whatever you're getting in each round, but this time it's going to be a B hit, seems, because, again, a lot of noise being made through the connectors. They want to maybe explode the mid. C4 still in the midways. It seems like it's going to be a big hit.
9-5 is the current score line. And this is a really, really a difficult task. This is a really challenging task. Let's see how they can really make it up. But now the question is, the lead with retaliation had, which retaliation is having now, my bad, how they can, increase that. They're very close, close for that rounds, and they're going in and in. It's 3v3 battle again. Team Blaze trying to get back in the game in every round. They're trying really very hard, but I guess there's a sort of coordination or communication gap. They are missing something, or even a lack of confidence, because they're doing everything right except the right player at the right place. And Peaky, the last Lone Ranger, it's a 1v3, and again, I don't think so that would be really possible.
Play it safe. That's all what I believe Team Blaze will be looking forward, because they have to save this. They can't let this op slip away. So many economical dents on them, and as of now, they are unable to withstand the attack coming up from the side of Retaliation. While they were on the T side, the story was completely different. Retaliation, they were upholding their grounds, they were marking their territories like their life depends on it, and the way they were defending it, it was such a great sight to see. But right as of now, we are going to look forward. It's going to be 10-5, and yeah, that's going to be Retaliation taking a lead. A 5-round lead is what we are seeing, and Mr. B is literally on another roll. 15 kills is where he has reached. Jamun is there on 14 on the opposition side, but then you see the numbers 9, 8, 6, 7. That's devastating. But you just saw the numbers on Involver, Shadow, Z, 14, 13, all. Craze might just not be able to do much with the gun, but the assist he's providing to his teammates with those utils, that supports and that is helping his team to win those rounds.
Yeah, looking at the current situation, 10-5 is the scoreline for now. And this looks really difficult from the side of Team Blaze. As far as I remember, Dust 2 is the pick by Retaliation. And I want to see that what Team Blaze thinks about it. Because the next map wouldn't be that easy. If you're not getting a comeback in the next one, I think it's done and dusted for you in this particular battle. But they have to do something. They have to get out of it.
You can see the nade being tossed out there. Matt is just up front and personal. He will be looking forward to maybe surprise him. That was the kind of intention, but they had other plans. Retaliation, they want to go and invade the mid, get the players down. There's one player very close, Lucky Boy. If he's much prepared with that, he can be one of those deceiving factors for Retaliation, but they're just prepared. Craze gets taken down. Peaky will be taken care of immediately by Involvers. Crispy headshots. This is tough. This is a big job. But Mr. B doesn't get the allowance to do some damage this time. Matt is still intact. He's aware of the footprints that is walking in his way. 2v3 is the situation. Team Blaze, they are looking forward to seize one round on the CT side. But Involver, he has to look on a different perspective. Finds one down, might just get a second. No, it's not. Lucky Boy swings hard. Brings it all down to Shadow. 1v2 situation for sure. Team Blaze, they are very close of winning this round.
This is going to be a difficult one. And yes, finally a lucky one. 6th into the side of Team Blaze. This is what we were talking about. This is what we were looking for. A great game coming in. A great battle coming in. 10-5 is the scoreline. And surprise! This was the AMD Ryzen Return replay of the last round. But yes, alongside guys, if you haven't registered yet, go get your free tickets from BookMyShow. The link is in the chat pinned below.
Shells being fired, and now this is the chance. C4 being planted already. The side has been invaded, but Matt, the weapon advantage is where I feel like Team Blaze will be looking forward to secure the round. Yup. No players have been compromised so far. They have all the weapons that they want. giving those damages, but with the Tech 9 Involver strikes back, Matt gets taken down and out. Shadow was all prepared, the kind of welcome party you don't expect. This was an eco round for Retaliation, but Team Blaze, they're crumbling down like small pieces of cards. This is a disaster.
A really difficult one. This is going to be a really difficult one. 11-6 is a score line. Things won't be that easy and that doable. Let's see how they're gonna go in and take the things up. But here's the AMD Ryzen Radeon replay. Oh, a great angle, full of surprises. And things won't be easy.
They need one more round to reach the map point, and that's Involver striking up the first frag. Matt gets taken down and out. But eventually, when you just talk about it, BenQ also makes the party interesting. Craze, quick retaliations coming in. Mr. B shut down. He will be looking forward to do something better in the next one, but Retaliation with 4v3 situation. Retaliation still are in a very big spread. Will be a problematic because Lucky Boy gets one down. Z also comes up with a retaliation, but Craze gets taken down. Lucky Boy, this time he's really cooking up hard. But it's a 1v2 situation in which he's all alone with 72 HP, which is left on him. C4 still not planted. They do have a buying time, but Lucky Boy will not allow it. Z gets taken down. One last pair. Involver strikes back and brings it down to this map point of Dust2.
This is really going to be a difficult one, 12-6. I don't think Team Blaze can get it from here. A really challenging part. A really challenging part from both the ends. Uh-oh. This is the AMD Ryzen replay. Now this would be the match point. Oh. Quite a good shot. Missed body and head both. Uh-oh. Counter attack was really good to be going in. A smoke over there. On the way. Still waiting in. Be careful. And here's the surprise. Jamun has been taken down. Retaliation moving forward for that match point.
12-6 is the scoreline. 3v3 is the contention. Craze down to 19 of his HP. Lucky Boy with the M4 in his hand, waiting inside the site to welcome the party from the mid, but unaware that they're coming from long. In both the players, BenQ as well as Hurtle have to rotate as quickly as possible. Probably the call out has been given away. Shadow creeping inside the site. Has to find the informations. One nade, one Molotov in the back. Shadow checking out those squeaky corners. BenQ has been taken down. Still one more of those players alive. Just behind the boxes, not revealing his position. Molotov used wisely, and Shadow doesn't miss these corners. Hurtle will be the last one standing with the AK in his hand. 1v3 and a dream. Team Blaze, they know they have lost this game. There's nothing that they can do. Z spots him down. Final shots being taken. Retaliation ends the Dust2 with a 13-6, and they will take a lead with a 1-0 scoreline in this best of 3 series.
This is what we were talking about. Retaliation from DSD Premium Gaming gets that win in the first match of BO3. And this is what we were looking for. This is what we were talking about, that you have to really get a good start, and I was expecting the way Team Blaze played on across in the first BO1. I was expecting that actually Team Blaze will rule the game. They will dominate the game, but it was truly the opposite. Retaliation came in because we didn't
Yeah.
watch the first BO1 of between Retaliation and Team Alpha, but the way Retaliation played was truly very phenomenal to be going in with. But yes, this is the game what we were talking about. This is the sense of competition what we were talking about, a score line of 13-6, which is truly amazing to be going in with. But now the second map would be the decider one for Retaliation and an important one for Team Blaze, because if Blaze loses that one, I think they're out of the battle, they're out of the a race of the land ticket.
Exactly, nothing's. That's completely right. I mean, Team Blaze, they had a really great outing in the map of Mirage. We just saw it before they came into the Grand Finals. But quickly jumping onto the highlights of what just happened. AMD Ryzen Radeon highlights is what we are seeing. The entire match was extremely entertaining from the very first round itself. Retaliation, the way they played, my oh my. That was some real good CS, the action we just saw in this map of Dust 2. Hopefully, we're going to see something similar when it comes down to the next map of Mirage.
Yeah, exactly. If I talk about the current situation, this is going to be a really challenging, a really doable situation for both the teams, because as Retaliation won the first uh, map, now they are having a pressure of winning the second one and just closing the way for land finale. But it was a neck to neck battle till the fifth or till the 10th or 11th round, where both the teams were getting each one point simultaneously on both the side. But after that, the way Retaliation understood the game style of the Team Blaze, they totally rolled in, they totally crushed a Team Blaze. They took a lead of 3 to 4 points by maybe the 12th round or 13th round, and from there they start making a lead. Slowly they start making a lead, and they pushed Team Blaze away from this match. So yes, this was how this whole match was built along the side of Team Retaliation. But Team Blaze, they have to get a comeback, they have to bounce back in this particular battle, otherwise their dreams are almost done and dusted.
Yeah, I really agree with that. They have to come up with some better plans when it comes down to executing the fights, and maybe how to take out the site and how to even defend it properly. That they have to work out really well, because so far what we saw in the map of Dust 2, it was Team Blaze being thrashed left, right and center. Retaliation were just too good, and almost, if you kind of have that tick boxes, in almost all the tick boxes they have got the green tick right. Proper execution of fights, proper aim games, proper decision making of which side to hit, proper timing of when to enter the side, when to drop the utils, everything was on point. While when you talk about the T halves of Team Blaze, it was more like they had no clue. They were dropping the utils very early on. They were not getting the entry. Utils wasted. Efforts were wasted. When they are in a dire need of those utils to enter the side, maybe they have to re-rotate and do something different.
Yeah.
They don't have those utils to work out with, and that is where Team Blaze had struggled a lot, being on the T side, and also coming down to the aim game. Some of those decisions of flooding into a site all at the same time and just being those free kills to the opposition, I just don't know where those decisions came from Team Blaze after just doing what they did in the first BO1 game. But there were n number of mistakes which I believe that they need to rectify before hopping on to the next one.
Yeah, exactly. But we would be quickly moving towards the scoreboard of this particular game, where the best player from the side of Team Blaze is German with a KD of 1 and a headshot percentage of 73%. On the other side, the highest KD is 1.82 by Involver with a headshot percentage of 70%. So yes, this is something really interesting to watch out. A scoreline of 13-6, but who is that standout player? This is the question.
I feel like that is definitely going to be Shadow, maybe at that point, because he has got the 79% of headshot percentage. But yeah, let's not just assume, and let's jump in who was the standout player for this particular map of Dust 2. And I'm really looking forward to see who it is. I mean, that's a big suspense from the production side, that's for sure. I mean, they also want us to be in the suspense, not letting us know that this player is going to be the X Factor, the MVP of this game. But overall, I feel like that's going to be a Shadow, because he's got most amount of headshots, 79% of headshot percentage as what we saw, and then he probably has a lot of more kills as well. But Involver it is having total of 70% of headshot, 116 ADR, and 20 kills in his bag.
Exactly. He didn't got a few rounds, but whatever round he got, he tried to get at least two, or minimum one, into his favor. The headshot percentage is truly very fantastic. He involved himself in the game very nicely. But yes, this is all about the first map, Necros. The first match. There are two more remaining. Are we going for the third one, or Team Retaliation won't allow Team Blaze to to come into the third game? This is a really very important question to get on with. But before that, guys, if you haven't registered yourself, quickly go. The link is being pinned in the chat below. We have got our free tickets now. It's your turn again. This is AMD FragFest 2026 Bengaluru at Prince's Shrine, where this is just not only gaming or Counter-Strike, it also includes AI, technology, cosplay, PC building competition, and a lot more, which all has a lot of prize pool, like maybe a prize pool of I guess, if I'm not wrong, including all the thing, it has a prize pool of 5 to 7 lakh rupees, which is a very huge amount. So yes, if you're a student, if you are a working professional, if you're an IT professional, if you're a freelancer, if you are a musician or something like that, if you're a cool person, because in Bangalore most of the people are really cool, so if you're a cool person, this is your thing for a one stop for all the entertainment on 26th and 27th. Please don't miss that.
Exactly, there are a lot of action there in Bengaluru for sure, and the city always is hyped up. Come on, man! So many friends of mine are in Bengaluru, and I see them enjoying so many fairs, so many events that happen across the city. So it is again one of those weekends where you can enjoy, but this time it's not just for those concerts and everything. This is the time where technology, AI, and gaming comes under one roof. But right away, the next game is where we are looking forward to. The next map, it's going to be the map of Mirage. We do understand Retaliation, they have a 1-0 lead in the entire competition. You talk about Team Blaze, they had some obliterating performance in the last BO1 they faced off before coming down to the grand finals. They had a 13-2 scoreline win in the map of Mirage. Will those conditions favor this time? Because Retaliation, this is a different team. This is a much stronger team of what Team Blaze had to face in the first instance. So I'm really looking forward to see how things will unfold, because this map is particularly being picked by Retaliation themselves.
Exactly, and while the time being, we would love to talk about our sponsors as well. So our official display partner Zoe by BenQ, official peripheral partner Logitech G, gaming chair partner Greensoul, publisher partner wargaming.net, console zone partner versus experience, IT partner Yash, Infosolution, grooming partner Garnier Men, official hydration partner Wateriia, and event partner PowerA. So yes, this is all our sponsors within all the region possible, but this is the deciding game for the Retaliation in Mirage, how they're going to go in, what is going to be their strategy, and how Team Blaze and how much they are prepared in this particular battle. This is the question. They've started with the pistol round. This is going to be really important one. If you get the first one, again the second one most of the time. But yes, beautiful. The intent is clear. Involver, why he is the standard player in the first map, is proved this in the second one. 2 players in front of him, though he lost that battle, but still it's a 2v2. Lucky Boy has been taken down. Team Blaze all on his shoulder. The Lone Ranger 1v2. And this is going to be a difficult one.
Swings coming in, but Shadow just knows it how good he is at this moment. Barely he survives on a single pixel HP. So yeah, but still a win is a win, and that is going to be Retaliation taking things off on a good note. The first pistol under their way. Mirage is their map. They have picked, they have decided that they want to play in this map itself, and they've started things off on a good note. 1-0 is the scoreline. Talking about it, they have the bonus round as well. And now Team Blaze, I don't think they're going to force anything. They have one deal on Jamun, who has been popping off pretty well lately. In the previous game itself, he was doing some wonderful job, but you can see people through the sewers trying to flood in, maybe get some better positions, but Hurtle is just way too up close and personal towards the connector.
This is a really good one. This is a really a challenging one. The way they are going in, the way they are making it up.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, two in a row. Of course, this is what we expect. This is what we talk about, that if you win the pistol round, you had that buy option and you go with that same intent. So I think, if you follow the intent, now retaliation started with that same intent. Now the question is that when Team Blaze has also have assault and they have the buy option, will they go with that same possibility? Will they go with that same doability?
We've seen Team Blaze doing some good job when they had the buy rounds in the previous game and the previous map of Dust 2 as well. But when you just look onto the bigger picture, I mean, Team Blaze's entire morale has been taken down. So now, I mean, okay, you've lost one map, that was your pick itself, but you still have the entire BO3 series left. So you just keep it back and move forward. That's how the life works. But oh, that's a crispy shot by Jamun, but Peaky gets taken down. Instant trades coming in. Quick exchanges. Both sides have lost 2 players each, but Hurtle, nobody was looking forward to see kind of crossfire like that. Numbers dwindling down, but Mr. B sells the score. Barely survives on 6 of his HP, but also gets some more. ZA was there surviving. He will get the C4 plant as well. More and more money into the account. The buy round also goes down in vain for Team Blaze. It's 3-all for retaliation.
This is going to be a difficult one. If I talk about AMD Rise and Return replay, so this was the few surprises which they gave to each other. And now the 4th round, 3 in a row, a hat-trick from the side of retaliation. Are they going to get the same momentum? Team Blaze, they have to break it.
So many damages you see. Jamun instantly being taken down. You just know the key players are still there, and if you take them out, you ease up your game by 50%. Shadow's position. Lucky Boy doesn't want to make any mistakes, but his position was way too compromised. They predicted it, and that is most likely those predictable positions where everybody checks those cheeky corners. We were seeing some of those competition coming in, at least in the map of Dust 2, but Mirage seems like a different storyline for retaliation and for Team Blaze. It's 4-0. The scoreline is right away. Retaliation, they're looking super strong and super steady so far. Again, it's going to be a buy round for Team Blaze. They've invested in 2 ops. If this doesn't work out, Eagle, I don't know what else can.
4-0 is the scoreline, and I don't think, retaliation, they're going to give a chance. And the pick of Mirage is done by Team Blaze. This is the important thing to note down. It's their map, it's their pick. Still, after that, I don't know. I really don't know what's wrong with Team Blaze. This doesn't look the same Team Blaze what we saw in BO1.
I completely agree with that fact. Come on. It was completely a different Blaze in the map of Mirage. Jamun, even this time, he is barely able to breathe out in the map. He's down to 11 of his HP. Matt gets taken down. Lucky Boy still survives. Backlines completely flushed out of the corners. Jamun is not going to peek from that long. But Lucky Boy, I mean, he was doing some pretty job. Eventually, oh, that was a big whiff by Mr. B. He just turned off his scope, and that time he just walked in. He's got the up. Shots not being made. Shadow, a big responsibility on his shoulder from the CT. He walks in, guards the C4, gets one down. Lucky Boy taken down away. Jamun, he has the kit. but he just won't just sit there. He just has the time, takes up a little bit more. One good shot and Jaman is just good to go. He wants to stick it and the shot will be connected. 5th round for team. Oh, Blaze, what it is going down for him, I'm not quite sure, but Retaliation, they're on a winning spree.
If you look that at AMD Ryzen Radeon replay, this looks like from the first round and the 5th round, it looks like an instant replay of all the rounds. Like if I'm watching it live also, I feel that this is just a replay going on because Retaliation, they know what to do, how to do. They're just going in, crushing and holding all the angles really tight, blocking the area. With the Molotov, the way has been blocked. Now Craze, Shadow, Retaliation, they are looking unstoppable. Unstoppable, unbeatable, and there you go. Oh, what are they doing actually? Look at the Blaze player, RTX Mad. I guess he didn't fire a bullet also. What is wrong with them?
I just don't know, man. Seems like a different team Blaze at this moment completely. Doesn't look like the kind of team Blaze we witnessed probably an hour ago. This is devastating from the side, and Jaman drops down to 55. Duels all around, cross, and now Z finds a cheeky angle, takes one down. Lucky boy has some quick exchanges along with Peaky, but Shadow, he doesn't give away his position at all.
This is not going to be easy. This is not at all going to be an easy one. 5-1, the scoreline hurdle with 3, and finally Blaze, anyhow they have managed to get 1 into their side, but the intent of Retaliation is very much doable. Very much doable. They know their thing and they're doing it very nicely, very properly.
This might just boost the morale a little bit, at least from the side of Team Blaze. I mean, you have to. The game is still not over, mate. You guys can do it. That's what they have to back each other up for. Peaky finds the first one. Mr. B is down. Instant Retaliation from Involved. With the follow-ups are incredible from the side of Retaliation if you just look into it. Every time a player goes down, there is somebody to just cover it up. Moves towards the... Oh, that's bad. Matt gets taken down. 2 players still remaining. 2v3 is the competition. Z has done some incredible job, but Retaliation seems like the last round that has hurt their stability a little bit more. This should be an easy round for Team Blaze until and unless they fumble real bad.
It's a difficult one. 5-1 is the score line. Still rolling in. Still trying to understand. Oh, be ready for that surprise. Be ready for that surprise. It's a 3v2. And then if you look from the last 2 rounds, Team Blaze, they are trying to get back into the game, but that won't be that easy. They're still 4 rounds away. The bomb has been planted. Let's see how it goes now. Situation. Oh, it's not 1, it's 2.
Oh my god! This is incredible! Team Blaze! You just cannot afford these mistakes. Just by looking at it, what just happened? We need a replay, an AMD Ryzen replay it is that we are seeing. Shadow was waiting. The kind of trigger discipline he had, he was aware that, okay, 1 player is here, another will definitely be on the B side. I just wait for the right moment to strike. It could have backfired if one of them would have checked the corners, but he decided which target to prioritize first. Involver this time gets taken down on an early instant, but Retaliation, they're having some miraculous comeback rounds for themselves, that's for sure.
It's totally not acceptable. You cannot throw rounds like this. That too when you have given a lead of 5 points to your opponents. At that point of the time, you were getting the momentum, you were getting back into the game. The opponents were almost down in that particular round, and you cannot afford to lose rounds like this, where you have an upper hold in the round. And losing that round too, what else do you expect? Again, now see, if you give a chance to retaliation, they know what to do, and now again they're having a man advantage. They know what is to be done over here. They're keeping it very tight, and see the last two players, Peaky the last lone ranger, and shoved off very easily. Oh, it's Peaky versus Shadow, a 1v1, but I don't think so. He's barely surviving those 1 HP.
One wall bang is just enough to take Peaky down. That's the main point. Probably his teammates have realized that he was very low, so it doesn't matter. Shadow gets it home. 7-1 is the first half scoreline so far, while we are still left with 4 more rounds underway. Team Blaze is seeming lost completely in the entire game. Unable to figure out what to do next. But quickly jumping onto the AMD Ryzen replays, we can figure out that it was a good round and good conversions coming up from both these sides, but at the end it was all about retaliation. It doesn't matter how many players survives. What it matters to retaliation is just to win the rounds and be on the winning side.
7-1 is the scoreline. Because if I'm very much expecting, let's remove the what's going on the game for a minute. And what do you think? Can Team Blaze get a comeback from here? The way you can see the scoreline, the way you can see how they are playing, because this doesn't look the same Team Blaze what we saw in that BO1.
That's the exact thing I was talking about, right? That it seems like the entire momentum has been shaken up. They are unable to figure out the mistakes, and probably there is a lot of game rage going inside in those players' mind. The synergy is lacking, and that is visible in the game plan. That is visible in the game plays. I don't know what else we need to kind of figure out, but oh, Mr. P, he will exploit your loopholes if you give him one. That is where they have been punished. They've been pushed back. Position compromise. Market area is where everybody's aware that, they are surviving. Z will go up close and personal. There's still one more player. Needs to peek up. Will take care. This is going to be 8-1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Retaliation is just on a big cruise control right away.
Look at that AMD Ryzen Red on replay. This truly shows that how actually they are going in and in without even thinking twice. Without even thinking twice. I don't find a way. I don't find a way how Team Blaze can get a comeback. There's a lot of difficulties going on which they are really facing off.
Eight to 1, retaliation. They have so much money that they don't even care if they lose one round. But will they so? I mean, will they be looking forward to lose a round? The answer is a big no for sure. They want to close this map as quickly as possible. You can see the wide spread coming in from the side of retaliation. Perfect execution. I really wonder what are those 3 players doing in that one connector. Why it's like such a big waterfall run, and this is exactly the result which will turn out. Craze gets a double, Mr. B gets one, even though he's been taken down, doesn't matter. He gets 3 players. The entire round 50% have been lost then and there. This is bizarre decisions, Eagle, that's for sure.
Yeah, truly, if you see over here, I don't think so that even retaliation is giving 1% chance for them to get a comeback from here. This is going to be a difficult one. This is really going to be a challenging one. That last Lone Ranger, lucky boy, standing. Oh, not for a long time. Not for a long time. And yes, He's been down 9-1 is the scoreline. I think, to be very, very honest, what I am currently feeling now here is just for the sake of playing. Team Blaze is playing. I cannot see those efforts. I cannot see the same Team Blaze who are playing to win the battle or make a legacy out of here.
I agree with that, Eagle. I mean, the way they have been playing so far, it's just that they've given up on maybe just winning. Uh, they might have a lot of things going inside their head. All the 5 players for sure. Because you just imagine Matt popping off so well in the map of Mirage, just the BO1 we saw in the very starting phase of the day, and right away Matt is the first one going down every time. Matt is having 11 deaths and 4 kills. That's different madness we're seeing, but Mr. P strikes back. Peaky goes down and out. Team Blaze unable to withstand the brute force coming up from the side of Retaliation. 2 more players remaining. Jamun down to 43. Shadow Involver. Hey, they have taken multiple hits on themselves, but that doesn't bother them much. We look forward to see some great action. Jamun finds an opportunity, takes down Mr. B. Looking forward to tear down the numbers, but Involver, he's on 26 of his HP, cannot afford to go for any risky peaks.
(9-1). Last 2 players, Jamun and Kurtle standing. Shadow over there on 20 HP, holding in. He knows the position, waiting for the opponent's belly. He tries. The backup gets him down, and Involver, the standout player of the last map and match, gets him down. Yeah, 10-1 is the scoreline, and if you look at the current situation, I find it really, really very challenging. This is a difficult one. And before the first half ends, this looks like that they have taken a very, very huge lead. A humongous lead. A lead of 9 points, which is undoable practically to be carried on. Now, Shadow, I think Retaliation is... maybe they're not under pressure at all.
What? Mr. B doesn't care about those fires just underneath him. Mad is just last player surviving. 3v1. Can't do much though. That's 11-1. That's the first half being ended. Mount Everest is a kind of example I'm just going to give Team Blaze if they are looking forward to climb mountains. And at this moment, the kind of scoreline there, if they want to kind of win or maybe push to an OT, that's huge. Retaliation needs just 2 more rounds, that's it.
Well, to be very honest, I don't think so. There's a lot left in this particular battle. It's just that you have to play for the formality and you have to go in and in. But for now, what I could see, a scoreline of 11-1 is very, very undoable for Team Blaze to even touch to that. It's just another 2 rounds, maybe not continuously, but maybe Blaze can get 1 or 2 rounds here and there. But matching it up or getting an equalizer, that's truly looking possible, even though they have got that pistol round, getting those players down. And yes, crazed, he got a 3k. Now you have a buy option, you'll have an assault, you can get 1 more round. I'm sorry, Retaliation, they've got 1 more round. It's 12. Now you have that buy option, and of course with that buy, with that assault, Retaliation will easily take Team Blaze down.
They're not even, pushing their limits, that's for sure. We're talking about the AMD Rising replay of what happened in the last round. This round, it seems like it's going to be a quick successions of players getting taken down in the blink of an eye. The first one is going to be Peaky. Jamun drops to 33. He will be chased down with the flashes. Doesn't matter. Gets taken down and punished. Matt follows likewise. They want to enter the site A. There's one towards the CT. Might just be looking to take care of him, but Lucky Boy on the backlines. One, you have to take care of the CT. Hartle maybe wants to go for a knife approach. Doesn't want to risk it though, because he's just the last player. Everybody's looking forward, trying to hunt him down, but man has different plans, different intentions, and nobody's looking at Hurtle. What in the world? No, he's not gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna find the double. Oh, Hurtle. What is this man up to? But yeah, that's how he's gonna end it, with a flashy run, and it's gonna be retaliation. Our 4th LAN finalist for this AMD Presents FragFest’26 Bengaluru, as they qualify and they will fly down to Bengaluru to play the LAN.
Yeah, exactly. The 4th team from the 4th cafe coming in. Bengaluru boys, end game, extreme legacy and retaliation. The 4th team today. So all the 4 city cafe qualifiers have been completed, and the way all these 4 teams have performed, especially today, oh my god, this was just truly the best one-sided, you can say. They haven't given Team Blaze even one single chance, whereas I was expecting, Team Blaze would give a really tough competition, a neck-to-neck battle as they played that BO1, but that was truly not expected how retaliation played. It was something really above the level. But yes, if I talk about AMD Ryzen Return highlights, so this is how all started, where retaliation were totally ready from the first round itself, from the pistol round itself. The intent, the movement, the mindset, everything was clear and on point.
Yeah, indeed, everything was on point, and you can see the kind of way they played things out was extremely nice. One-sided way of domination from retaliation. Team Blaze will be learning a lot of things from this entire game. The kind of plays that happened, probably Shadow has given them the biggest nightmare of what they were not even thinking of. After winning the first BO1 game, they were really confident, but walking down to the map of Dust 2, then followed by this Mirage disaster, they have to learn a lot of things before they come back in the next tournament with the same team, or maybe with some shuffles as well. But indeed, this was an entertaining CS match. A one-sided way of domination was what we saw. Mistakes were done, but it has to be corrected in the upcoming near future.
Yeah, truly, 10-1 was a scoreline where it was very much clear that this is just going to end and this is just a formality going in and in. But yes, looking at retaliation, I think they are going to rule even the LAN event as well. There are 2 names, I think, in my mind: retaliation and endgame. These 2 teams have totally dominated their opponents in BO3, and I'm worried if they come against each other, either it's going to be a really tough competition, or someone again going to be a one-sided one. So this is what we are looking forward to. But again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you really like the battle, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support. Before that, the statistics is something that we all are waiting for. The numbers, what the numbers has to say, that is an important thing to be coming in.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, when we just look onto the bigger picture, the stats will define the kind of domination that retaliation did it throughout the entire map of Mirage. And also, when you talk about the MVP, I wonder who it is going to be. Probably it's going to be Shadow from the side of Team Retaliation. He missed onto that opportunity the last time, but probably he has got the higher skills this time. We'll be looking and jumping onto it very shortly. But before that, again, we are telling it, if you are from Bengaluru and if you want to attend FragFest’26, do not miss this opportunity. The entire event is happening on 26th and 27th of June, which is going to be the upcoming weekend. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, go to BookMyShow, get your tickets up right away, because there are so many more things except just this Cafe League finale. There will be experience zones, there will be a chance to meet your favorite creators out there, there will be cosplay competitions, hackathon, a lot more things which you don't want to miss out if you are a tech freak or something like that. So yeah, there's a big opportunity for you to just drop by the FragFest’26 and enjoy the entire experience.
Well, alongside, I would love to talk about our sponsors again. Well, our display partner Zoe by BenQ, official peripheral partner Logitech G, a gaming chair partner Greensoul, publisher partner wargaming.net, console zone partner versus experience, IT partner Yash, Infosolutions, grooming partner Garnier Men, official hydration partner Wateriia, and event partner PowerA. So yes, these are the sponsors and all the partners that are really trusting this event. So this is time for you as an audience to trust this event, because it is a 2-day event which has in one stop for all the entertainment things, as Necros explained you guys. So quickly go below in the link below, chat link below. Quickly tap over there and you can register your free ticket.
Well, if you're getting one for free, what's more greater than that? I mean, attending a fest or an event like this, having a free experience is what you want to crave for.
Yeah.
I wish I was from Bengaluru and I would have enjoyed the event as well. But yeah, nevertheless, so we will be moving forward to see how things will go. And this entire event, I mean, the kind of matches we have witnessed so far in the last couple of weeks, it has been incredible. I mean, seeing multiple city qualifiers happening, cafe qualifiers happening from different parts of India, and then again people flying down to play or moving down to play at this Bengaluru land. So excited, and also have to have a big chunk of prize pool if they win the tournament. It's like the 1 lakh rupee is on stake if you are a winner, and 50,000 if you're a runner-up. But the other two teams will be coming back to home with empty hands. I mean, they will get a lot of experience, that's for sure, but can't say the very same about the prize pool money. I mean, if you want to have some exchanges with the winning team, that's a different scenario.
Exactly. Now moving towards the scoreboard of this particular battle. Shadow over there, Arcadia of Shadow PS 2.43 and a shot percent of 54. That's really, really amazing and impactful. But yes, onto the other side, if I talk about Jamun, so yes, Jamun also got 82% headshot and a KD of 0.79, which is the best in Team Blaze.
Yeah, and so far we can just say that Team Blaze, it is a disaster of a map that they had faced. Mirage is 13-1 is what we have witnessed. 13-6 was the first game, but overall, a great experience is what they will be walking away with. Hopefully, they can come up with some better game plans in the upcoming near future as we were talking about it. But quickly jumping onto the main player, who is the MVP of this game, the standout player, it has to be Shadow. With 17 kills, 7 deaths, 93 ADR, headshot percentage of 59, and multiple kill rounds as having of 3. It's a great rundown he had so far in the entire map of Mirage, and hopefully we can see more of this action in the LAN arena itself.
Yeah, exactly. Apart from those 2 rounds, he did all his job very, very nicely. So yes, this was the 4th and the last City Cafe qualifiers which we were talking about, and yes, we really enjoyed the battle, the way all these teams, all these players were playing. And yes, even me and Necros on the other side really enjoyed the battle, though it was really a one-sided one, especially the BO3. But still, even the one-sided battle are really fun to watch, those banters coming in alongside. So this was the day. You guys were watching AMD Presents FragFest Bengaluru 2026. Myself was Eagle, alongside it was Necros. Have a safe day, have a nice day. Let's meet you guys in the grand finals at the LAN.
feel alive.